See if this intro works.
Okay.
RadioNext.tv, Jumbo Love, Harold H.B. Bell, President and CEO of RadioNext.tv, and just so proud today to introduce the Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition and the Center for Aging and Community over at the University of Indianapolis. I've had the pleasure of working for my sister in the screen, Becky Fee, and she's a project coordinator for Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition. But we have also done Stepping On and bringing initiatives and awareness about aging to our community that many people just don't know. Becky, how are you today, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing great today, HB. Thank you so much for having me on today.
No, man. And thank you for adding RadioNext.tv and what we do in the community to try to bring information awareness and resources to our seniors and other parts of the community. But we have been blessed, I would like to say, from the NCOA, and I'll let you explain all that, with a grant, only one
Okay.
of 12 states to receive this grant to really bring awareness about falling. And we're both seniors. I'm 66, soon to be 67, if God will. And I have taken a fall. I've been through Stepping On. And then when this initiative came about, I said, Becky, I would love to help parlay information, awareness, and resources about Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition. So I think the first question I want to ask is, what is it? And what does the public need to know?
Well, the Hoosier Falls Prevention Coalition is just what it says. It's a coalition, and what we're trying to do is to bring together stakeholders and individuals across the state of Indiana. And our mission is just basically to improve the well being of older adults who are at risk for falling in Indiana and reduce those falls, reduce injuries that are related to falls, and to try and affect some policy change through leadership, through advocacy, and through education. So that's kind of what our mission is and where we're headed with this thing.
Well, anytime there's funds that are granted to make sure that the public is aware of something, then that means that the powers that be understand this is like pandemic almost, and so we need universities and nonprofits to go out and share the message. Why do we need specifically to share the message about falling?
Well, we need to share the message about falls because falls are so impactful to our well, to anybody, but especially to our older adults. We do know that 1 in 4 older adults fall every day, so there's a big chance that you could fall. Uh, we know that falling is not a normal part of aging, so there are steps that people can take in their lives, behaviors that they can change that will prevent those falls. And we try to look for evidence based programs that have been researched, and make those available to individuals across the state so that they can reduce their risk of falling. We also would just want to educate people to let them know that, hey, if you've taken a fall or not, that's not necessarily normal, and here are steps that you can take on your own, even to help prevent falls.
So, if it is not normal in the aging process, then what are some of the abnormalities that can contribute to seniors falling?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm sure many people have that question. So there are a lot of things that contribute to anybody falling, but especially older adults, and that would be medications. There are several medications that can cause dizziness or cause you to be foggy, kind of in your thinking, affect you all kinds of ways. So looking at those medications, and we have talking to your pharmacist about it, your doctor about it, to find out, are there other medications that could do the same job but not cause those side effects that put you at a high risk for falls. Also, your vision. Sometimes as we age, it's just definite that your vision is going to change. A big one is glaucoma and cataracts. And those are things that cloud your vision, make it hard for you to
Depth.
see, and
I
therefore
don't mean to
increase.
interrupt, but like depth perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your vision as it changes, and if you get these diseases of the eye, then you could lose your depth perception, and it's really hard to tell how high is that step. How I think I'm going to take a little step down, and all of a sudden it's a big step down, and then I take a tumble. So those kinds of things are important. Other things that affect falling are your hearing, because people don't think about it, but there's so many functions that your hearing provides for you. So you need to have your hearing checked every year, make sure that you're hearing well in order to reduce your risk for falling. And your strength and balance are important. That's why one of the programs we offer, we have a physical therapist come in several sessions and talk about strength and balance exercises. And they're not hard. And most exercises that will improve your strength and balance, you can do in 8 minutes or less a day and reduce your risk of falling by a huge percentage. If you
And
follow some of the programs,
data
yeah,
driven.
yeah,
Data driven.
the data
I've been part of it, Becky.
it's data driven. The data suggests that if you follow the program, that you can reduce your risk of falling by as much as 31%, and that's huge. And one of the things about falling that is so impactful is that it affects your independence. It affects your ability to keep on doing the things you want to do. People become fearful about falling, and then that makes you anxious and tense, and sometimes causes you to stay indoors and not do the things that you want to do. And then you become socially isolated, and that leads to depression. So, falls and fear of falling are just extremely impactful to our older adult population.
Now, before we move on to the goals of what we're trying to do with the Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition and who we're looking for to partner with, we have say you mentioned the data of 1 out of 4, but people don't understand that the number one reason over people over 65 go to the emergency room is because of falling. One of the number one reasons people start getting addicted to opiate and pain relief medications is because of the results of falling. The dollar amounts, you're better equipped with that, but the money from insurance and I mean, it's a staggering amount of money that happens just because of senior falling. So, as we lead into this, what are the goals of the Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition? What are we trying to do?
Well, one thing that we're trying to do is promote evidence based falls prevention programs all across the state of Indiana. I know the university is located in Indianapolis and Marion County, but this coalition is for the entire state of Indiana, and we want to make sure that all Hoosiers are knowledgeable and know about what kind of programs, what kind of information is out there for them. Um, the purpose of the coalition is to increase statewide collaboration among all the people who can help, like fire departments and rural health facilities and trauma
Churches,
units, churches.
nonprofit organizations that are
Yeah,
serving people
just
who might not. And I like to say this every time, Becky, because you know how I come. Uh,
right,
there are a lot of people that we're trying to reach that don't have the advantage of listening to this on the internet. So we have to take this to the people
right,
and the people who spread messages to their people. Like I say, the churches and the nonprofits and the senior assisted living homes and
right.
places like that where people don't have the advantage of being on the internet and just watching what we're talking about every day. So we need partners who are going to help share this in the traditional word of mouth way.
Oh, absolutely. One of the goals of the coalition is to promote fall prevention as a public health priority in Indiana, and that means that we need to get the word out to everybody. So, senior citizen centers, all the different nonprofits, area agency on aging, primary health care providers, assisted living units, just anybody, anywhere where people talk to each other, come together and join in groups so that they can find out the information and then they can take it out into their communities and spread the word.
Now, before we close, any club that you join has membership responsibilities.
Right.
If someone wanted to be a part of the coalition, what should they expect? What do they need to know? So it's seamless and as easy as possible for them to make the decision that I want to be part of the Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition.
Yeah, thank you. If people want to be a part of the Hoosier Falls Prevention Coalition, what you can expect is to be asked to attend a monthly meeting. Right now, they're virtual because it's a little bit much to ask somebody from Fort Wayne to drive to Indianapolis every month for a 2-hour meeting. So our meetings will be virtual. Maybe in the future they might be hybrid, but we would ask you to attend coalition meetings, and maybe if one of the subcommittees, like one on advocacy or education or communication or anything like that, strikes you as something you're really specifically interested in, that you would join one of those, which would mean that you probably would have an extra meeting a month with your committee members. So it's basically, we're asking for time. There's not any financial commitments to join the coalition. We're just asking that you give of your time and energy to spread the word out there and to educate people on all the steps that they can take in their own lives to prevent falls.
And that is a beautiful thing, because all we're asking for is a little time, a couple hours a month, to make sure that you or a representative of your organization can make it. I mean, if you sign up, then someone in your organization will be more than welcome to come in and fill in if you couldn't be there. I mean, I know from our committee meetings that is what's taking place, so I'm sure it will be acceptable if an organization said, we want to join the Hoosier Fall Prevention Coalition, and then you could have people in your network of where your organization is to come and attend, and that would even make you responsible every month. So we're trying to make this as seamless and easy as possible, but we want to spread this like the measles. Really, just spread the word about, the responsibility of understanding that your aunties, your uncles, your grandfathers, your grandmothers, and even you, as you become a senior, falling is relevant. I like to use the example, and I tell you all the time, 1 in 4 sounds horrible. But if you had 100 people at Walmart and 25 of them fell down, it would have a lot more, have a lot more daggone impact on your thinking about how realistic falling is.
That's a great example there to get in your mind. That is how many people fall.
We just have to, and so the more that we can breathe this message, the better. And that's all we're trying to do. And as Becky said, we're not asking for $1. We're just asking for a little bit of your time, opening up your mind to listen and understand that falling is relevant in our community, and we need to find the different ways to show the public how to prevent it.
Right.
How's that for summary? How's that for summary? See, I can talk strong when I have the expert in here, Becky. When I'm just doing the show, they think Jim Jumbo's just a radio show host. But I've listened to what my sister and these experts are talking about.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, if they want to contact and find out more, there's a link. Please give them the link before we shut this down.
Yeah, you can contact us at cac.falls.prevention.coalition@uindy.edu.
And if you're watching this video, it's running at the bottom of the ticker tape. So if you didn't catch it verbally, you can look at it and catch it. Becky, thank you so much. And let's continue to breathe this message. And as always, man, my dear friend, we are doing something great as we continue to bring information, awareness, and resources to our senior community.
Right. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, HB.
Absolutely.